How would your life experiences up to this point prepare you for a management role? Um, I would say always being a team leader, not being a follower. Um, Always just leading a group, leading a project that I would have, anything that I would have to do. Um, Maybe going through tough experiences in my own life and pushing through things, handling stress. Um, I always worked full time, went to school full time, um, just persevering through that. I would say that definitely prepares me for handling stress as a manager. Managers do handle a lot of stress. I was a manager at one point. Two, aside from academics, what extracurricular activities helped you prepare for this job? Um, I would say maybe being part of groups in general, um, groups in high school, groups in college, being a part of a collaborative group, working towards a specific goal. I could say definitely musicals in high school. Doing each individual part, but coming together and working together as a whole. Um, that definitely helped me, and also being on stage um, and rehearsing all this time, but just being on stage and showing the show, performing, that really puts you out of your comfort zone. And I could say that definitely helps you in just public speaking, talking to the public. Um, let's see. I mean, I don't know what can be considered a extracurricular, but cleaning, landscaping. I mean, just doing basic housework, maintaining a house. Um, I could say that's a lot of work, and if you want things nice, you got to work hard for it. So that's definitely preparing me. If that's extracurricular, um, let's see. Three. How do you feel about working overtime and on holidays? Oh, so breaking that apart, overtime. I definitely don't mind working overtime. I've been in the past, and many jobs have worked overtime. Um, when there's work to do, obviously, when there's work to do and things have to get done, I definitely do not mind working overtime. Obviously, you don't work overtime when you have nothing to do and you're just wasting the time, wasting company's time. But I'm definitely okay with working overtime. Holidays is tough. So, I mean, it depends. If there's something immediate that has to be done that has a rapid, has a deadline and deadline needing to be met, I would say then I would definitely work, holiday. But if it's not, you know, something that really needs to be, you really need to be there, um, I'd say I would rather be with my family. But if something did come up and I did have to come in or I did have to work, I would definitely come to work on a holiday. Um, Number four, if there's a conflict between two employees, what would be your first step in resolving the issue? I would say first step is separating them, um, getting them apart. Uh, if they continue to talk, I mean, continue to confront with each other, it just escalates. It doesn't stop. I've definitely done this before, actually, as a manager. So just separating them, um, each individually spending time with them, talking to them, and hearing their side, hearing what they have to say, um, and maybe trying to resolve it between them. That would be definitely, obviously, not first step, but preceding steps. Number five, a customer comes into the store to return an item they purchased because parts of it are missing, and they're upset. How would you handle this customer? Um, Obviously, working in retail, this I've seen this, and you definitely want to take the customer's word for it. I mean, that they're the ones that are paying you to be there. If there was no customers, then there'd be no store. So definitely taking their side, unless there's a reason, like if you've had them before and they've done this a few times, um, you would definitely take their word for it, and you would try to resolve the issue by either getting the additional part that they don't have, or just returning the whole item for them, or exchanging the whole item and getting them the same or comparable item.